What's going on, social media family? Man, I got something good for you today on Joe Joe in the Morning. I want to talk to you about something that is going to absolutely help you. I want to talk to you about time management and mind management. I know people who have multi-million dollar a year businesses, have hundreds of employees, and their life is peaceful. And then I know people who have nothing going on in their life and they are stressed out all the time. It's mind management. It's time management. If you're married, if you have kids, if you got grandkids, time management. All those relationships are important. What do you do with all the prophetic words over your life? Which ones do you put your hands to? Which ones do you put on a shelf? Which ones are just in praying mode? How do you do that? How do you have a full-time job, but God puts a part-time job on your heart? How do you manage it when kids are in sports or in dance? They're in all types of stuff. They have tons of homework and just life is crazy. How do you manage it when you're in your 60s and you feel like you missed something and you want to go back? You want to backtrack and find out where you missed something and redeem the time. Well, let's dive into this. One thing that I think I do pretty well in my life is time management. I'm working on some of it, but one of the things I do really well is time management. If you look at our social media, you see Monday through Friday, I do a Joe Joe in the morning. I usually have a prophetic word out at night. I'm also working on other videos that I put out by other people that I've got permission to put their videos up. I like to cut out different segments of their message that I think applies to what God is doing. How do you manage all of that? We also have a church. We also have a ministry network. I have a thriving health coaching business. I've got an amazing relationship with my wife. I have 3 kids who are all in school, doing all types of activities, and we manage it. It is prioritizing your time. Also, you need to learn the ability to say the word no. Too many people say yes to the wrong things. But when you say no to the wrong things, you have the ability to say yes to the right things. I tell a lot of people that they say yes to all the good things and they don't have any time to say yes to the God things. I was talking to somebody recently and this person told me, they said, Jojo, I'm so frustrated with life. I'm so unfulfilled. I'm just unfulfilled in life. But I'm always serving at my church. I'm always helping at my church. I'm always doing this. I'm always doing that. I'm like, well, what has God called you to do? And why aren't you doing that? You're just a yes person to everybody who asks you. You know, one of the things that has really helped me in my life is I prioritize what I'm supposed to do tomorrow and I write it down and I map it out today. I remember when I was teaching this to different people, I would say, pick a day next week. Give me a time. Wednesday at 2. Okay, Wednesday at 2. I have from one day I have from 1:30 to 5 o'clock studying the word. Okay. Somebody else I was talking to one day said Friday at 3 o'clock. Friday at 3 o'clock, health coaching business. I had somebody else. Tuesday at 3:30. That's my day to pick up my son. I'm in the car line. But while I'm in the car line, I'm talking to people about our health coaching business. See, I prioritize my time. When I leave our house and go to the church, it's about a 20-minute drive. Well, I'm on the phone. I'm not just listening to music, singing along to my favorite song. I'm prioritizing my time. I've got my calls that I need to work on. Or I'm listening to a podcast that will feed me, body, soul, or spirit. There's something I need I got different ministers I listen to. I've got different people who are entrepreneurs that I listen to, business-minded people. I'm always listening to the right people. I do not give time to the things that do not benefit my life calling. Number one, I'm called to be a child of God. Every day, I prioritize time to spend with God in prayer and in the Word. Secondly, I spend time every single day with my wife because she's pretty, y'all. We spend time together every single day. I try to have purposeful time with all three of my kids every single day. I work on our health coaching business every day. I do videos for social media every day. I'm reading in books to bless me, to help me be a better version of me every day. I'm talking to different people in our ministry network or our church every single day. I prioritize this stuff down. A lot of times somebody may call and say, hey man, you want to go grab lunch? Good people. But their relationship with me is not where it needs to be to move forward in my life. And I say, I can't today. I've had some people call me recently, hey man, you want to talk about this business adventure? And I'm like, man, I'm packed up right now with business adventures. Thank you, but I can't pick up another adventure. I don't waste time. I do what is important. People that I'm closest to in life, if their kids got a birthday party, we'll go over as a family, so support them, show love, buy a nice gift. I ain't buying no cheap gift. I'm gonna buy them something nice. We have people over to our house to hang out, and every person that comes over to hang out, there's a reason they're in our life. We're doing life together, ministry together, business together. I just don't waste time. I don't sit around and just watch TV shows. If I watch something, it is because my son has asked me to on the newest Lego Ninjago series he's watching, or whatever it may be. Or my kids are like, hey Dad, let's watch this movie. Or Autumn's like, hey, let's watch this. It's usually Pride and Prejudice, Forever After, something like that. But there's different times I will specifically spend quality time with my family doing it. I don't waste time. I don't waste time on things. And so it's like the old saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now, here's the thing I want to talk about now. What do you do with prophetic words? A prophetic word is something God gives you because he needs you to steward it on the earth. So in your day-to-day life, you have to learn how to grow into that prophetic word and weave that into part of your life. Like Friday, it was just one of those days. That alarm had to be set for 4:45. Now today I slept in. My alarm wasn't set to 5:20. But now I'm gonna turn in pretty early. I'm gonna turn in early because, listen, I function better with sleep. You do too. Now, when I was really young, I'm still young, when I was really young, man, I would hit that 4 hours, 5 hours night sleep. And then I listened to a lot of great entrepreneurs, and they were like, you need 7 hours. You'll be more productive. So I make sure I get 7 hours. If you go to bed at 10 o'clock, that's early. And people say, oh man, you need to be a night owl. You need to say, well, what you get done past 10 o'clock? I figured something out. Ain't nobody calling me at 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock to talk. Nobody's asking me to do anything. That's my time when I can get with the Lord. Usually what I do is right over here outside. I go outside, sit out by our pool, keep all the lights off, and I get my coffee, and I pray. I mean, I try to get in 30 minutes. My first cup of coffee and pray 30 minutes. I pray in the Spirit. Then I go get my second cup of coffee and I come out, and then I pray again about 30 more minutes but I make declarations, decrees. I speak life over my family, friends, ministries, business. I got my day started. So when I start my day, I've started in prayer. And then when I go into my ministries and the businesses that I run, my mind is focused. A lot of times my wife, she wants to go to lunch together because she likes me a lot. And then, or sometimes we take the kids to school and then we just sit down for 30 minutes and we talk. We talk every day, even like when I'm traveling, when I'm doing ministry. If she's traveling doing ministry, we still stop every day. And one time, I remember, she's like, all right, let's have our coffee date. Go get your coffee. I'm like, girl, the hotel coffee is like, junk. But I just sip my little junky coffee, and she's there drinking the good coffee we got at the house. And coffee date. You got to make what's important important. Now, I'm going to tell you a word that most people say is a cuss word, but it's not. It's a great word. It's the word habit. Habits. Create healthy habits. Create a habit of saying yes to the right thing and saying no to the wrong thing. I've created a habit of praying every day. I've also created a habit of, whatever it may be, drinking coffee every day. But here's my greatest habit I have in life. Let me tell you my greatest habit. I start every day in prayer. Every day in prayer. I start every day. I don't care what I got going on. I start every day in prayer. There will never, ever to the ever be a day in my life that I don't start every day in prayer. When I come out of prayer in the morning, my mind is level-headed. When I'm level-headed, you can pack on a day. I'm talking a day full of stuff. And then I go for it. Another thing that will help you, everybody has something during the day that they don't want to do, that they don't want to tackle. Tackle it first. Do it first. Get the hard thing out of the way. Do the hard thing. Get it done. Also, throughout your day, you will find when your mind is fresh. When your mind is fresh, that's when you do your creative work. When your mind's not as fresh, that's when you do your work. Like I got some stuff that I do that's work that it doesn't take creativity to do it. Okay? You should always have an audio book, something on YouTube that you can listen to while you drive. Always put stuff in. Keep your mind in the right place. Okay? Keep your mind in the right place. Now, what you're going to start doing as you're prioritizing your day, you're going to find out there's some things that you're doing that really don't matter. So what you need to do is write down a list of, in order, of the most important things. And when you run out of time in your day, you run out of time. And I've noticed as I've done this for a while, things that were at the bottom of the list really didn't matter in life. It didn't. And so I do what matters. I take care of what matters. I steward the right relationships. Hey, let me tell you something. You ready? You don't need 20 great friends in life. You just need a handful. You just need a handful of good friends. Now, you can have a lot of acquaintances. Good friends, it takes energy and effort to steward relationships. You just need you a few good friends that'll go to bat with you, that'll go to war with you, and you go to war with them. You need you some prayer people in your life. You need some people around you. You need to be around people that are a lot smarter than you, that are a lot more gifted and talented than you. You got to kill insecurity. That will help you too. Get around people who will help you. Understand that time management is the key to success. And when you put God first, things happen. You know what the word says? Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything else will be added unto you. You got to seek the kingdom. Take care. You know I'm a health coach. You know I'm going to talk about health. You got to take care of your health. I had somebody ask me the other day, said, Joe, I'm younger than you, man. You like the Energizer Buddy. I'm like, yeah. I said, how do you do so much? I said, I'm healthy. I got my health in check. I've been on my health program for 3 years. I'm on a maintenance program, and I love it. I work out about 30 minutes a day. My wife and I walk 2 to 3 miles a day together. This is another time that she gets to spend with me. She's so excited about it. And so we spend our lives in this physical temple. And a lot of times your lifespan is governed by how well you take care of your body. I'm 48 years old and I take good care of myself. Why? Because I want to live a long, productive life. Recently I was at a funeral. A gentleman was 75 who passed, and his wife said, a few days before he passed, he knew his time was about up, and he said, 75 years on this earth is too short of a time span. We have to learn how to extend our lives longer. 75 years of age, and this guy went golfing or fishing once or twice a week. Cut his own grass. If you take care of yourself, you're going to be able to push your life out. Push your life out further. Take care of yourself. Stay full of the word. Listen, life is too short to keep toxic people in your life. They will suck the time out of your day and shorten the length of your life. Anxiety and stress. Listen, be around the right people. When you govern who's around you and you're around the right people, it will bring a benefit to your life, and it will help you bring time management into your life as well. When you're around the right people and you have a lunchtime with them, you will be strengthened by the conversations. Iron sharpens iron. I hope this helped. Hey, and I'd love to pray for you. Go to jojoedawson.net. Go to that contact button, hit it, send me a prayer request. I would love to pray for you. You have a blessed day.